In ancient Hawaiian history, the village of Laie played the role of being a place of refuge. People who had broken the king's laws or had become outcasts from their own villages were able to find sanctuary in Laie. Later, in 1865, the LDS Church purchased the land. After that, the members of the church from the South Pacific began to move into Laie. Hence, it became a gathering place for all the saints of the Pacific. This little village still sits in North Shore, Oahu, unnoticed and forgotten. What most people, even within the town, realize is that Laie has helped to change the views of modern Polynesia. In 1940, the I Hemolele Chapel burnt down during an attempt to renovate the 60-year-old building. Because of the war, the LDS members were unable to build a new chapel immediately. The church needed funding to rebuild, and the members of the church did not have the money yet. Viola Kawahigashi, a member of the church, began the fund drive by visiting Kailua and saw an ancient practice of fishing called Hukilau.
Do you know what a Hukilau is?
Hukilau?
The Hukilau. The what?
I know it's a beach. I know a little bit.
Nope.
Yeah. Or just like a Hukilau Cafe or what? Or just like a Hukilau in general?
Hukilau Cafe?
There's the Hukilau Beach, which is just nearby.
As in the beach, or I know about the beach.
It all started to raise funds to build a new chapel.
Sister Kawahigashi came up with an idea.
She was the force behind it.
And they decided that they would do a Hukilau.
The ward always wanted to have a new church building to replace the original chapel that was burned down.
Now the Hukilau was born because the chapel burnt down.
Huki means to pull. Lau are the tea leaves that they tie around the rope.
They would have three basic things. One was the imu. Second was the Hukilau, where they would go out and the men would paddle out.
It was very interesting when I came out here. The tourists seemed to be enjoying because they're involved.
And then the third thing was the entertainment, and then the food.
And they line up the beach and each hold on to the rope, to bring in the fish.
They contributed food, talent, time, and energy for the show. Other organizations also donated, taking care of food, gifts, and handcrafted items. One of the most legendary members of the Hukilau was known by the way he waved his hand. The reasons why are a bit confusing.
Shaka.
Shaka?
The shaka.
This?
I don't know anything.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, the hang loose. Yeah.
I thought that it meant mahalo.
It's how we say aloha, how we say hi.
Like hello and welcome to our island.
It's a sign of, I guess, I accept you and, aloha.
I don't know much about this except for funny stories.
A guy got his hand got bit off or something like that by a shark.
I was told that
Talking about sharks biting it off or things like that.
Holy sardine!
Is that true?
Some people say he used the dynamite. That's not true.
used to fish using dynamite. long time ago.
He's a fisherman. Why would he dynamite the ocean?
And he lost all his fingers.
Hamana Kalili was a fisherman in Laie. In the Hukilau, he was King Kamehameha in the royal court. His fingers were lost in an accident at the sugarcane plantation, but he continued to wave to the oncoming tourists. The two-fingered wave became known as a symbol of Hawaii.
Hukilau.
Hukilau inspired many. Jack Owens loved it so much he made up a song. The Hukilau song is simple, short, and catchy. It is sung by people all over the world, including Bing Crosby and Donald Duck.
Ah, what a beautiful day to go fishing. Everybody loves the Hukilau. Where the lau is the cow at the Hukilau. Oh.
At the dedication of the chapel that had been paid for by the Hukilau, the president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, David O. McKay, announced the college dedicated to the Polynesian saints. The college also had a special part dedicated to teaching others about the Polynesian culture. Over the next few years, more tourists would go to the Polynesian Cultural Center and less to the Hukilau. Eventually, the members decided to end the decades-old Hukilau show, but it is still remembered fondly. Today, the Hukilau is felt throughout the college campus and the Polynesian Cultural Center. Because of this, we see how a fire in a sleepy town in northern Oahu helped build the image of Hawaii and Polynesia today.